Touch me again. Touch me in the face. Steal your food. Hey, give me a second. So where's Parker? Awesome.
All right, guys, we all situated? Jersey signed? Most of them? Okay. We'll do a little bit at the end, but we'll try to get things rolling, okay? I'm gonna start out, okay, guys, talking about the JV team. So, you guys, I'm very proud of what you guys did this year, okay? You competed very hard, you got pushed, sometimes probably harder than you were used to, and you didn't give up. Though it was a short season, there was a great deal to learn, and many of you guys came a long ways. My words of advice to you guys right now are to keep working hard going into next year. And we gotta take the opportunities we have, okay, to work on our game, work on our physical fitness, and get better every day. If you look around you, all right, these are your brothers, these are the guys you're gonna play with and compete for championships for in the future. That's why it's so important to stick together, okay? Put each other first, okay, and push each other to be better every day and have each other's backs, all right? What we're trying to build is a culture, which I think we're off to a really good start, okay, with this young group, is being there for each other, being a family, okay, and playing hard and playing intense, okay? And Coach Parker wanted me to let you guys know that he's also extremely proud, okay, of how you guys competed. And in his words, he said he knows that he pushed some of you guys very hard, but he's proud of how you all responded, okay? I'm gonna hand out some certificates now for you guys. When I call your name, come on up and I'll hand it to you. Brendan Mahaney. Aiden Gum. Not here is Caden McCoy. Braden Farmer. Wyatt Biker. Brady Fournier, not here. Matthew Brown. Owen Rand. Jordan Kraft. Grayson Tebow. Ben Dickey. Bryson Madden. And Logan Brown. Okay, in closing for you guys, all right? I'm going to reiterate myself a little bit, but I want you all to know that as a varsity coach, okay, as I watch you guys, as I've seen some of you develop through this year, okay, I'm very happy with some of the things that I saw. The biggest thing we're looking for, guys, is we've got to stay committed, okay? We've got to stay to task and remember that it takes work to get there, okay? All of us here put in a lot of work, okay? But there's always more to be done, all right? And as Coach Parker's always said, it's one of my favorite sayings of his, okay, you can't be tired if you don't have anything, unless you have nothing left to do, okay? And that's going to be our mentality when it comes to how hungry we want to be as a program. And you guys are the future, okay? So we've got to keep that mindset going, all right? And I think you guys did a really great job of that this year, so let's give an applause for that. All right, for the varsity crew, you guys have been a pretty special group to me. Many of you guys have coached before you hit high school, and you're all here as part of my first couple of years as a varsity head coach. The memories I've made with you will go down in history as some of my favorite moments of coaching. Though this season was not what we all hoped for in terms of length, playoffs, preseason prep, whatever you might want to call it, I'm extremely proud of how you guys competed. In the days we've had since our final game against Ellsworth, I can't think of a better feeling when I look back and think of how you boys competed throughout this year. As a coach, there's nothing I love more than when fans, other coaches, and other players comment to me on just how hard you guys play. And knowing how we ended the season might have been a little bitter for some of you. Ellsworth knew they had a game on their hands, and they left with a lot of competition, okay? I will tell you that the ones that are coming back next year, I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told the JV team. It's important that you all stick together, okay? Everyone in this room right now, we're all one program and we're all one team. We're here to compete, we're here to win, okay? But most of all, we're here to be a family. If you look around you right now, as I've said, these are your brothers, and these are the ones by your side until you graduate. That means you gotta take the chances you get, push each other, be there for each other, play together, become a group of individuals that are working towards the same goal, okay? Every year, I'd like to try to sit down and set goals as a team, okay? I know this year was a little different, so it was a different mindset for us, but every year we need to be sitting down, and you guys are the ones that need to come up with the goals, okay? And that's something you guys need to be thinking about right now. I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that the time we have in the gym with your teammates is very valuable. So cherish it, enjoy it, and give it your best effort, because it won't always last. Right now, I'll start with some certificates, letters, and pins for the varsity group. First up is Josh Harvey. Chester Turner. And Carson Ellis.
You forgot Brad Larson. This one. You too, Josh.
Oh, thanks, Sean.
A letter and insignia are going to be presented to the following players. Austin Proudfoot. Isaac Hayes. Sorry, I'll get you. Braden Brown. Gabe Gifford. And our manager, Colby Folsom.
Look at dinner, boys.
I'm on the wrong side. Service bars are going to be presented to the following. Casey Downs, captain. Matt Seymour. Sean Mutter. Keaton Jackson. Jacob Corson.
Boo.
Kyle Perry. Alright guys, last but not least is going to be our end of the season awards. I've made a few awards this year to recognize some of the strengths that you boys had. I'll read what the award is about. When I call you up, you can come and grab it. This first award I named was the Intensity Award. This award goes to a player who I felt played with the most intensity most consistently. This is a huge role on any team. Though it may not mean you're on the court 100% of the time, your intensity is a spark to the team when you are on the court. You pushed everyone in practice, and when your opportunities to play came, you always played your hardest physically. Caden Jackson, congratulations on being this year's Intensity Award recipient. This next award is our Most Improved. This award goes to a player who I felt improved the most throughout the year and arguably throughout my time here as a coach. This player has learned to play on both ends of the court, stayed patient, and never gave up and relished the opportunities that he was given. I'm very proud of his achievements and his approach to the game. He's come a really long way since the first time I've seen him play. Austin Proudfoot, congratulations on the Most Improved recipient. The next award is called the Coyote Award. This award is left to the coach's discretion to a degree to define, but I define the Coyote Award as a player who is committed to the program with a positive attitude, passion, the ability to contribute, and most of all, the willingness to sacrifice. Sacrifice is one of the few things that we don't always see every day in sports, or even pick up on. I chose 2 players for this award, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about each of them, and I'll have you guys come up together when I'm finished. First player earning the Coyote Award this year is Matt Seymour. Matt's game has improved a great deal over the last few years, and his competitive desire, passion, and natural abilities have been a huge asset to our program. What I'm most proud of is his willingness he had to change his game in ways that were not easy. Matt had to take on the role of learning to play off the ball, and I must say he did it extremely well. And it became natural to him in a short period of time, and this was a sacrifice to step outside of his comfort zone. But he knew it was what the coaches thought was best for the team, and he did it better than any of us could have asked. Congratulations, Matt. I'll call you up here shortly with the next recipient. The next player earning the Coyote Award is Sean Mutter. Sean similarly had to learn to play different positions this season. He found himself playing anywhere from the 1 through the 5, as matchups often varied. Sean never questioned it once. He went out and played and accepted where he had to play, and he did it well. His strengths as a player are that he does see the floor well and understand the game well enough that he will do well wherever you put him in whatever situation you put him in. At times I know inside he may have wanted a different role, but he didn't hesitate and he put the team first. For you and Matt, it was extremely valuable to this team and this program, and your desire for Old Town basketball is stronger than most. Congratulations, guys, you're this year's Coyote Award recipients. The next award is our MVP, the most valuable player. This player is someone who I feel has not just improved a ton over the last 3 years. Watching his growth as a player has also, and as a person, has been a huge pleasure. This player was someone that was hard to take off the court. No matter what team we faced, he was always the most explosive player on the court. He had ways of getting to the rim that not many players can do. He played extremely hard on both ends of the court, all while being able to produce for this team. When you need someone to get to the rim, you want the ball in this kid's hands. And when the game was on the line, he wanted to be the one guarding the other team's best player. That's a true competitor, and he has a great deal of skill and athleticism to go with it. He filled the stat sheet with points, rebounds, assists, and steals consistently. Jacob Corson, I'm proud to name you this year's most valuable player. Next award is the Coaches Award. This next player was a no-brainer in my mind. The moment I say Coaches Award, I imagine everyone in this room probably knows the exact kid I'm talking about. This kid shows up at every game and every practice with a smile on his face and ready to work. We've never had to question his effort, but his greatest quality of all was his leadership. He is any coach's dream to have on their team. He brings people together, he knows how to lead verbally and by example, and he never had to be asked to do it. He's consistently cheering on his teammates, never letting his playing time or game circumstances change his attitude. I'm extremely proud to announce Casey Downs as this year's Coaches Award. This next award I'll name as we get further into my spiel about it. This award's going to go to someone who's given a great deal to this program. This young man is someone that every coach dreams of having, but rarely ever finds. He shows up ready to serve his team, his friends, and he does it with a smile on his face. His contributions go unnoticed by some, but I've always noticed just how much he does for this group. He has contributed both on and off the court this year, which leads me to say, Colby Folsom wins this year's most points scored by a manager award. And before you come up, hold up, I would like to say just how happy I am that we were able to make this happen. These are memories that will last a lifetime and emulate what a great group of kids that you guys are. And Colby, you're a huge part of what makes this group so great. So congratulations and thank you for your service. In closing, I'd like to thank you guys all for such a great season. We made the best of a situation that wasn't necessarily planned, and you guys never complained once. You took the season that was given to you, and I'm extremely proud of you all for the effort that you put in. Though Coach Parker couldn't make it tonight, our whole coaching staff thanks you for this season. The work now begins for next year, you guys. I also want to thank Mr. B, Scott Audette, Mrs. Madden, Coach Richards for her help on things as well, and the many other hands that go into making this season and this team work. Okay, we're all grateful, and I'm grateful for you guys as a group, okay? Thank you. We're all good? Hold up, I do gotta remember, okay? Uniforms, I will grab them right now, okay? But please try to keep them organized, bring them up to this table, okay? And?
We all wanted to chip in something for all the hours that you guys put into us.
Thank you.
What?
Also, guys, if you didn't bring your uniform, okay, I need to have it preferably by the end of this week, okay? Preferably by the end of this week. If you're gonna play spring sports, you won't be able to play or get a uniform until you turn it in, okay? And if you turn it into the office, I need you to let me know through the Remind app that you turned it in, so I know I need to go get it and check you off my list, okay? Mr. B, am I missing anything?
I think you're golden.
Golden, right on.
Take it off.
Thank you, guys.
Come on.